In 2023, we saw some really crazy airdrops like Arbitrum Airdrop and zkSync, which is an upcoming airdrop, and rumor has it that Metamask will be conducting one as well. But what really sucks with all of these airdrops is you have to actually speculate on what tasks is needed or required to actually get these free tokens. And when it's all said and done, guess what? After doing those tasks, which is very time consuming, you're not even guaranteed to get the airdrop. But what if I told you that there is literally the biggest airdrop coming to crypto where you won't even have to lift a single finger and it will double your portfolio in units overnight? Well, pay close attention because you don't want to miss this one. We're talking about Pulsechain Airdrop, which is by far the biggest airdrop you crypto fanatics will ever see.
World's largest airdrop. Yeah, I like to give away free coins. I'm giving away free money again. World's largest airdrop. Free coins, free coins.
Francis Dune Uncensored.
Welcome back to yet another edition of Francis Dune Uncensored, where we tell you the things that you need to hear and not so much the things that you want to hear. There's no fantasies or fairy tales being sold here. This way, you can position yourself with facts so you can make sound decisions in the world of crypto. So if that sounds interesting to you, do subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Now let's get right to the content. The Pulsechain Airdrop is going to be the biggest airdrop in the history of crypto, and the beautiful thing is you don't have to worry about speculating on which tasks are required like these past and upcoming airdrops that entail certain actions. For example, signing up, joining a Discord chat, or how about bridging from one network to another just to get some free shit? Or having $1,000 or more of swapping or trading volume, or perhaps the risk of getting your Metamask wallet hacked because you synced it to a fraudulent scam website just to qualify for some airdrops. I imagine many of you who speculated upon these actions in the past and endured countless hours of crippling, excruciating pain, trying to complete them in multiple Metamask wallets, but to no avail. All of that excitement and hard work was for nothing, and all you had to show for it was a pair of blue balls. But need not to fear, because to get your free ERC-20 tokens, which can actually double your portfolio literally overnight, you don't gotta go through all of that BS. And we need to understand, when it comes to these airdrops, this is nothing new to Richard Hart. If we go back to the year of 2019, when Richard Hart airdropped Hex to Bitcoin holders, I already was like about 95% sure. Now I'm like 100% in. This is for the ETH amplifier. For those who missed the Bitcoin snapshot, you would come here, okay? For those who missed the Bitcoin snapshot. And if those same Bitcoin holders actually staked it, well, they found themselves banking some serious coin. I want you to imagine as if you heard your doorbell ring. What the heck is that ringing my bell so late? And as you look through the peephole, you saw a gift at your doorstep. And when you open the gift, there's a bit of capital or money in it, but also written in the card were the exact instructions on how to turn that $200 worth of this airdrop into thousands of dollars. And all you had to do was stake it. Now look, I get it. I know there's a lot of people who got that free airdrops, all these Bitcoin holders, they got that free airdrop, they took the $200 and they cashed out. They're boogied. I get it. But there also were a large contingent of men who actually listened to the instructions within that card and they staked that Hex and they banked some mad freaking coin. Well, in 2023, here we go again. Here is another opportunity to bank some free tokens. But this time, it works a bit differently. So listen up, because I'm going to explain to you very carefully how all of this works. You see, Pulsechain will be copying all the ERC-20 tokens from the Ethereum network over to the Pulsechain network, making them into native Pulsechain tokens or ERC-20 tokens, which will contain all data from the Ethereum blockchain. And unlike previous airdrops and upcoming ones in this year of 2023, users do not have to do anything to partake in it. So you don't have to worry about catching blue balls this time again, I can assure you. It's very simple. The requirements are having an existing ERC-20 token, including NFTs, already sitting in a wallet that you own the private keys to, like a Metamask or a Trust wallet, before the snapshot is taken. And this snapshot is still yet to take place, so you still have a bit of time. Okay, so we need to make this crystal clear. So for every ERC-20 token or Ethereum NFT you own in your Metamask wallet, you actually will be getting a copy of that in the form of a PRC-20 token. So for example, if you own, say, a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT like myself, well, guess what? You're going to own that version of a Bored Ape Yacht Club on the PRC-20 version side of things. And the same is true if you own 10 units of ERC-20 Aave tokens. Then you will get 10 copies or 10 units of these same Aave tokens, but in the form of PRC-20 tokens on the Pulsechain network. And you guessed it, if you own 1,000 units of USDC, you will have 1,000 units of, let's just call it, PUSDC equivalent on Pulsechain. Now pay attention to what I'm about to say, because this is where some folks get a bit lost. Now, if you own 5 ETH, well, you're not going to get 5 copies of PETH. Instead, you'll get 5 units of Pulsechain tokens. However, if you bridge your ETH over to Pulsechain network, then your ETH will be considered PETH at whatever dollar value your ETH reflects at that time. Speaking of dollar value, be very careful here, ladies and gentlemen. Notice the key words that I'm using in my examples is units, which is an accurate demonstration, because what actually reflects in the dollar value side of things will be determined when the airdrop initiates itself. What I mean is, just because an ERC-20 token like, say, Aave is trading at $72.48 at the time of the snapshot, does not mean that the PRC-20 copy of Aave will necessarily reflect that same value in dollars. And the same is true for other ERC-20 tokens, including USDC. Just because 1 unit of USDC is $1 does not mean the USDC copy will be worth $1 per unit. This is why the examples above were described in units and not dollars. Now, on the flip side of things, does this mean without a shadow of a doubt that these copied PRC-20 tokens will not reflect the value of the ERC-20 tokens in the dollar value? Well, not necessarily, no, but the probability and the percentages do point in the other direction that this will not be the case, especially in the early phases of the launch of Pulsechain. Perhaps maybe when these pairings are created and there's markets being created and we get some sort of price discovery when the dust settles, maybe the price of these copied PRC-20 tokens in months to come or weeks to come or whatever, even years, who knows, may start to reflect that of the original ERC-20 tokens. But at launch, we highly doubt that would happen. But once again, this is for speculators to speculate, and as I tell you guys, we don't like to speculate on this channel. So what we do know for certain is you will most certainly be getting these units of these PRC-20 tokens in your Metamask wallet, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. As I said, I like to give you guys the facts and not sell you fairy tales and speculate. And the facts are, Pulsechain indeed is going to be the world's biggest airdrop in crypto history that will double your portfolio in units overnight, which does not require the beneficiary of the airdrop to partake in speculative tasks in order to have a chance of getting their free airdrop. However, what is speculative and remains to be seen is, what will the actual dollar value of these copies be? I guess we'll just have to wait for when the hard fork takes place to find out. But I would love to hear what you guys think. What will the value of these copies of these PRC-20 tokens be in the comment section below? So you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than, till the next video, your ass is on your own, brah. Later.
Francis Dune, Uncensored.
Yeah, I like to give away free coins. I'm giving away free money again. World's largest airdrop.